along with it, Bill.
And it's such a privilege to share this story with you this evening. This is Joe Stan. He is with Muscle Cars of Austin, Texas. Standing next to him is Heather Frady and her daughter, that's Madeleine Frady. Madeleine is bravely battling a rare form of brain cancer. And Joe, tell us about what Muscle Cars of Austin is going to be doing, and then we'll take a look at the car that you're going to be auctioning off tomorrow.
Sure. We originally were going to bring the car up to Mecum in September anyway and run it across the block. But unfortunately, when Madeleine got sick and we had to raise to a different cause, we decided to bring it to this show, and instead of selling it ourselves, Heather, who works for the Travis County Sheriff's Department in Austin, has been out of work for 6 months trying to take care of Madeleine. And we decided that, along with other folks like the state troopers and Travis County Sheriff's Office, who have held fundraisers and things to help Heather out, make ends meet, we decided that we'd donate the proceeds of the sale of this vehicle to Heather and Madeleine to help through this crisis right now.
And what an unbelievable car you've donated for the charity. Let's take a look at it and tell us exactly what it is.
Sure. This car started out, if you want to look at it, it's right there on the as a shell. And actually, I did a lot of consulting with John Cramen about making it a period correct car. Although it's a 70 Challenger, it's a 70 Challenger replica, and we studied every book and every inch of this to make it exactly the way the RT came across. It is basically started out as a shell, and we did a full rotisserie restoration, stripped it down to the metal, and built it from brand new up. And when somebody asks about when the car was finished in restoration, I can say about 30 minutes ago, really, when we pulled it in, when Reliable. And by the way, John Cramen and the Mecum staff, Reliable Transport, have all stepped up and donated their services and made this a really special event. And so anyway, whoever buys this car out of the goodness of their heart is basically getting a brand new vehicle. This thing is brand new from the ground up.
This car will cross the auction block tomorrow as you take a look at Madeleine in her wheelchair. And please accept our thanks, Joe, for all of the great work that you and Muscle Cars of Austin have done on behalf of the Frady family. We'll all be looking forward to this car crossing tomorrow. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Scott.
All right, Bill, thank you very much. And what a sweetheart there, Madeleine, with 2 thumbs up, and we cannot wait for that. Well, if you were with us yesterday, you may remember us talking about a car that has a terrific story with it. And that right there is little Madeleine Frady, a 9-year-old cancer patient. Her mom, Heather, is right there. And this is a 1970 Dodge Challenger. We're going to hear a little bit more from. Let's go to the podium.
Doing such a wonderful job. And Tom Abrams from Reliable Carriers. Myself, my partners, Troy Day and Tom Shirey from the Muscle Cars of Austin, are donating the proceeds of this car for 9-year-old little girl, Madeleine, who's suffering malignant glioblastoma brain tumors. And this is going for her and her mother, and I want to thank the buyer ahead of time for giving from the bottom of their heart. Thank you very much.
Hey, Madeleine would like to say something to the buyer.
Whoever wins this car will get to meet me and get an autograph.
Yeah!
How do you like that?
Folks, anybody that wants to donate to Madeleine that is not going to bid on the car, we've got a cap here. Give what you feel is generous and help the folks out.
Wow, that's a terrific gesture from Dana Mecum as well.
That is one special little girl.
Well, you heard from Joe Stan of Muscle Cars of Austin, and John, let's talk a little bit about the car in question here. It's a 70 Challenger RT replica here.
You know, Joe and Troy Day, the crafter of this car, brought this car up from Austin. It is a 1970 Dodge Challenger RT replica. It was a shell. They have rebuilt it into a accurate 446 back. That's 390 horsepower of authentic Mopar muscle under the hood, 4-speed transmission, completely restored. Proceeds going to Madeleine.
I tell you what, as you look at that engine, I can't even describe to you how many people have gotten up out of their seats and are dropping cash into the basket that's being passed. It's kind of like being in a church service here, and what a tremendous outpouring of support for little Madeleine.
Heather Frady, Madeleine's mom, a single parent, and obviously the medical bills required to treat Madeleine have been absolutely devastating to the Frady family. So certainly these donations which are coming forward will be greatly appreciated and put to super use.
42, 45.
Bid at $40,000 to $42,000 now.
Just received word that Tom Abrams of Reliable Carriers has donated transport at no charge to the new owner's location.
On behalf of the employees and all
By the way, if
drivers,
you would like
all
to
of
get
us that
involved,
drive,
there you see the web address at the bottom of your screen. It's madeleinesgift.org. It's all one word, madeleinesgift.org, and it's a great collaboration between Muscle Cars of Austin, Mecum Auctions, Reliable Carriers to help little Madeleine. By the way, no reserve on the car, 42 grand, and as we've mentioned, every bit of that's going to Madeleine Frady and her battle against cancer.
Well, now that Dana has spoken and said it's going to cost $500, on behalf of my family, I was going to throw the $2,000 in, which we're going to do, but I'm going to give the mic over to Dana, and it's going to cost him $500 now because he gets the mic. So here you go, big boy.
I don't do anything without a comma. I'm giving $5 grand.
And now it goes to $5 for me. So Madeleine, you know, we wish you and your family the best. We wish everybody here happy holidays.
You know, we've seen Madeleine a number of times here the last couple of days, and I can't remember that when she's not had a smile on her face and not had thumbs up, you know?
She has absolutely captivated everybody that has been in contact with her. She is the sweetest little gal and is having an absolute ball here at Mecum. This is her favorite television program.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
All right.
She's a huge fan, and her mom and everybody from Muscle Cars of Austin have really got behind this car and this promotion, and we're seeing the love here. $50,000 so far. It is a replica. It's not the real deal, but I will tell you, this car is high-end all the way.
Wow. I told you that people were giving from the bottom of their heart. Look at that. And that's not the only basket that's out there, too.
Hey, they didn't even pay for the car yet. Just go 70. Just do it. Just go 70. Just go 70. 60! $65,000 is all. And 60 now, 5. You get the 40 when we sell it. 65. $65,000. 60 bids, 65. And then 60 now, 5. 60 now, 5. She's going to put the sticker on the car. 60 now, 5. And then 60 bid. You want to raise your bid $5 grand? That's it. Just give another 5. You're welcome. No, I don't. Hold on. She's going to put the sticker on the window. 62,000. 60,000. 62.
There we go. What a sweetheart.
I don't know where he's at. 65,000. 65,000, 62,500, and 5.
Done at 65.
65! $70,000, 65, right? Can we bid out? Can we bid 170 in this?
Let the little girl handle
So. That is awesome.
Absolutely. That's Joe Stan.
Hold on a minute. Hold on, Don. Thank you very much, Don. Just a second. I'm going to let Madeleine tell you thank you.
And Madeleine gets to talk to the new owner.
This is Don from California.
Thank you for buying my car. You too.
Okay.
Say thank you.
She did.
I'm gonna give you the autograph anyway.
And we'll mail it to Don.
Yes.
She's going to autograph a hat. We'll mail
All
it to you,
right,
Don.
she's going to sign that hat, and
Thanks a million.
we're going to send that to the new owner out in California. The car's headed that way free of charge, again, thanks to Reliable. And wow, what a story. And there aren't many dry eyes in the house here right now.
Thank you, everybody.
Little Madeleine Frady fighting a courageous battle against cancer, and a lot of folks here helping out in covering the medical bills, and that car goes for $65,000. We'll be back in a moment on HD Theater.
We go, man, it looks like. Coming behind Johnston. There we go. And up with the next car, BS 133, a 1969 Chevy Camaro Yanko replica. Does have the Yanko stripes and decals, automatic transmission, aluminum valve colors, 12 volt.
Where'd John go? Oh.
That's the good stuff there.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Don, go get me.
Did they give her another hat? Oh. Oh, okay, gotcha. They are the absolute creme de la creme. Thanks, obviously, to John Crane, Bill Stevens, and Stephen Cox for being sensational teammates here. And thanks to you at home for watching us all year long. For all of us here at Mecum, Kansas City, I'm Scott Hope saying so long for now. We'll see you in January in Kissimmee as we crank up another season of Mecum Muscle Cars and More on HD Theater. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for buying my car.